I'm gonna be doing the thing.
What's that?
I'm gonna be doing the thing.
Okay, I'm starting in like a
Uh,
minute.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting race in our Challenge Cup tournament. Today we have So versus Arborelia. Having a little bit of technical difficulties here on So's side, so we are going to try and get that worked out, but we should be underway shortly. Without further ado, I'm going to throw you over to Wes and Math Girl while we see if we can find So.
Alrighty, thank you for the intro, Jinxie. My name is Westside Vandal. I'm here with Math Girl 718, and this is a Link to the Past randomized challenge cup matchup. It is the Group P winners final game 1 between Arborelia and Tso15. How you doing, Math?
I'm well. I'm a little concerned here because oh, there we go. Okay. And we're off.
Yep.
Sync start.
Arborelia's Sanctuary.
Ooh, 3 bombs. Nice for Kakariko.
Yeah. Nice for Kakariko. So this is a game 1, so it's just a bog standard open mode 7/7 defeat Gan randomized sword. Just basically what you'd get if you type preset open for Sarasalabot to generate you a seed.
Yep. So
Yeah, So's stream has been had experienced some technical difficulties just prior to start. We are trying to get those figured out, so bear with us here. And
ooh,
Bushcraft with more
bombs.
bombs, yes, which would be nice if we didn't already have more than we need for the moment. That is a
Bottle on
bottle.
the lumberjack. So what kind of shenanigans are you hoping for today?
I mean, uh, the one that I was kind of gonna say as a joke, we already know isn't happening. I was gonna say maybe they'll have a rod on
Ooh, flippers.
the water toes in Lost Woods mushroom spot. Interesting. But yeah, have a rod on a lumberjack, and maybe one of them will misidentify it, like I did. I'm not still bitter about that at all. Thank goodness I wasn't being restreamed. Uh, little piece of love in the thieves' hideout there. Yeah. It just hurts when it costs you a race. Or at least costs you being competitive in a race. Alright. Now we'll see what Blind's hiding in his basement today. Have not seen a map check yet. Alright. Heart container, 20 rupees. 20 more rupees. And 5 rupees. Arborelia? What are you doing?
Did he leave
She
without doing the or she?
yeah,
Sorry.
she bombed the wall and then left
Oh
without
no.
checking what was in there.
Oh no. Well,
300
she
rupees. Didn't forget that one.
that's I
That
sure
could
hope
be
that's
huge.
nothing.
That could be huge. And there's the
Hey,
lamp.
lamp.
So at least
Oh
we
no, she doesn't realize she just marked off Blind's hut.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that could be very, very bad. For those of you just joining us, So's feed is having some technical difficulties right now. We are working to try and get that resolved. So bear with us. We'll be commentating on what we see on our Arborelia's side until then.
So according to his um their Twitch is counting down to restart.
Ah, okay. Okay, so he should be back up, hopefully, here shortly. Moon Pearl
Moon
in
Pearl!
Tavern. We have not seen a map check either from Arborelia. So we are still in the dark as to...
But we already have a lamp, Kappa. Ooh,
Well-
ice rod.
Ice Rod on the library ledge. Or was that Fire Rod? Ba-doom-tsh. Inside jokes. All right. And a blind pull of the race game here. Me personally, when I'm coming from the north without boots, I always just blind go into the race game because I feel like it does save time overall if there is something on there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree with you.
Which in
Ooh!
this case, it's the Fire Rod. Or was that the Ice
Both
Rod? Let's run this
rods.
joke
That's
into the
fire
ground.
rod.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just
Okay,
running the
green
joke into the
pendant,
ground.
crystal pendant.
All right. So vanilla, I think that's vanilla green pendant. I'm pretty sure that's vanilla red pendant too.
Yes.
Is this even randomized? I mean, obviously yes it is, but all right. All right. So now we're going to see South Shore here from Arborelia, the Dam, Mini Moldorm, and presumably Ice Rod. I would sure hope Ice Rod. I'd kind of be silly to orphan that location. I am really hoping.
Oh,
and
we're back!
There we are. We're back.
Kind
Whoop,
of. There
kind
we
of.
go.
There we are. Looks, I noticed that that So does have the shovel. However, we do not at this point know if he did the same thing that well, it looks like he's done the same thing. He does
Bad,
have...
nasty math girl predictions. What do I want today? Hi, yes, I do set up stuff over there.
All right, so now we might see if that shovel is important, and if it is,
How about some...
was left behind.
No. Here's the bad, nasty math girl prediction. Boots on pedestal.
Oh, come on now. All right, shovel coming up from General So. We had a bit of a jump back in time there, as the streaming issue. Okay, so green rupee.
Okay. So if that's indeed the back of Blind's hut, then Arborelia really escaped that.
Yeah, I do think that. I mean, I do think that was what was back there because So has most of the same items on his tracker marked off that Arborelia does, with the exception of that shovel. So I think that's what we are looking at there. Dam did not have anything too exciting in it, so now we are heading to Mini Moldorm. Whoop, wasted a bomb. Oh well. Oh, chat pointing out that So does have a bottle from somewhere.
So maybe he did an uncle or something.
Yeah, could have been Uncle, or bottle could have been what was behind the door, and Chick Kid gave shovel. But kind of useless speculate. Well, I say useless, but it gives us something to talk about. Always fun trying to avoid everything going on the way to Ice Rod Cave when you're low health and green male. because a lot of these enemies in this area can sneak up on you, and they pack a bit of a punch for light world enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Especially these stupid crabs.
Yeah, crabs do a lot of damage.
Plus, they seem to be a bit more random in their movement patterns than most enemies. You'll expect one to go one way, and all of a sudden it's in your face.
There's
Quake Medallion.
Arborelia opting to not do the Zora. Ooh, blue mail. Blue mail on Hyrulean Island.
I think she's doing it now. She's just doing it a slightly different way than Tso is. Because she's going down. She's going to see her blue mail. And I think she's going to basically do what Tso's doing and check Hobo and Zora.
Yep, looks that way.
Hammer!
So, we're just a glove from Dark World access.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Why does a hobo need a hammer? Well, you never know.
Keep crabs away that like to ride on water somehow.
The bottle came from the bottom cave that Arborelia forgot. We don't know for certain. There's a couple different ways that could go down, and we do not know for certain yet. Alright, Waterfall Fairy.
Let's see what the fairy... Ooh, free blue potions!
Nice. So that's some nice comfort for Tso for the moment, which Arborelia is not going to be able to take advantage of because she has not found that bottle yet.
You know, I wonder if that bottle was from Blind's hideout and then the shovel was in the...
Yeah, I kind of mumbled that out as a theory earlier. It would not surprise me. It actually kind of sounds like the most logical explanation.
Or, you know, Uncle Check. Those are some very expensive blueberries.
Yep. Those are certified organic, never even seen a bottle of pesticide in their general vicinity. We're getting a save and quit from Tso here. And escape play?
So I ran the math at one point. So 1 rupee roughly is equivalent to 4 American cents.
So 500 rupees would be roughly
20 bucks.
Yeah. Chat saying, from what they've seen of Tso, he usually favors a sanctuary start, and well, Uncle only has 1 rupee in his wallet, cheapskate. So that eliminates some of the theories as to how Tso
Okay,
got
yeah,
that
it
bottle.
must have been bottle 2 shovel.
Yep.
We'll have to ask Arborelia later about that. Thankfully it isn't gonna hurt her, but...
Well, it might if she suddenly remembers it at some point and she's looking for something else. Because that'll cost her time then.
I mean, the sad part is that, you know, I have seen this actually hurt people before. I actually saw a race once where Go Mode item was found in Link's house. At like an hour and a half in.
I have several questions, but we'll... Yikes.
The person went to sink, did that, got flued early, and then just completely forgot to do Link's House ever.
Okay, I can see that. Yep.
Was a medallion too.
Oh. Oh. Oof. No thanks.
Or Mr. Mini Moldorm NPC versus Mr. Ped Force. that was an interesting run. But anyway.
Well, I mean, sounds more interesting than this escape has been so far. So.
And just triple bombs.
Ooh, worst skip I ever made was Moon Pearl on Mr. Mini Moldorm. Ooh. Ooh.
Huh?
Oh, that's a yikes. That's a big ol' yikes right there.
I forget what was on Mini Moldorm NPC in that race, but I do remember that it was the Key Sanity tournament, and Pet either was Turtle Rock or Pod Small Key, and the one runner forced themselves into that with bad key usage. And the other had skipped Mini Moldorm Cave NPC, which had a required item. Ooh!
There's our first sword.
Sword, yeah.
In the back of Saha's closet.
Wolfman, I have questions. How you manage that?
Seems to be kind of a day for Pendant Eastern Palace to have progression. I had the seed I've been kind of obliquely referencing with the rod mix up. Also had Mirror on Green Pendant turn in from defeating Armos Knights.
I think, yeah. I mean, Eastern is half of it's Sphere 1, so, there is that.
Right?
Alright, big key first chest. I think worst skip I ever made by accident was I got mushroom and powder back to back and didn't realize I had gotten the mushroom.
Oh.
Which was my Moon Pearl.
One that comes to mind for me that's actually kind of relevant because it's the dungeon we're in right now is the chest that our runners just got the big key out of.
What?
Okay then. But yeah, the chest our runners just got the Eastern Palace big key out of, I completely forgot that chest existed one run, and it had the bow in it. Yep. And this was back before bow was a progressive item, so you would find the bow and then you would find the silver arrows elsewhere. Yeah, fun times.
Or, the shovel and sink chest to the vanilla flute, which was the only way into Crystal Desert, was another good race.
Oh. I'm trying to remember the exact details of... Oh, wait, you were there for that one. Remember that race we were tracking on the other day?
Which one?
The one that had, like, a 2-hour go mode and the single arrow on pedestal?
Oh my god, yeah! Yes, I remember that!
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
All All right.
I don't even remember the. Yeah, let's get
Back to the race at hand before we go down the rabbit hole too much further. Yep. So having some control issues there. There we go. Or he just really liked that patch of wall. One of the two. And there's
Oh,
the powder.
powder. So they can actually check that.
Indeed, they could. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next check that occurs, because, I mean, really, they don't have a whole lot else.
That is one very loaded Eastern.
Yeah. I mean, the only checks they have left, I believe, are Old Man, Sanctuary, or underneath Spectacle Rock, and Powder at this point. And they still have to activate Flute regardless, so yeah, it would be kind of stupid to not do Powder while you're in Kakariko.
Agina's?
Oh yeah, there is technically Agina's Cave. Wait a minute. Math, are you seeing what I'm seeing on Arborelia's map tracker? I am not seeing a green square on Agina. Oh, Agina. Oh yeah, Agina had Quake.
Oh, right.
We were too busy reminiscing about bad seeds to pay attention to the seed we're supposed to be commentating. Pro commentary. Speaking of which, everybody please rise for the Hyrulean national anthem. And at 20 minutes and 35 seconds, the goose is loose, the duck is amuck, and whatever other rhyming phrases you can think of. And of course, we are going to see the powder check here.
Let's see what it is. It is just a piece of love.
Okay, so, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and call it Vanilla Mirror. Old Man's going to have the magic mirror.
I forgot that was vanilla. I've honestly only ever played this game vanilla twice.
Same.
No. We want boots on the pedestal.
Oh, good point from chat. Quake was in Ice Rod Cave. So, we have a problem here, because Arborelia's tracker is saying that she has already done Aghanim, and neither of us remember seeing it. Chad is adamant that it was seen, though, so... Meanwhile, that's
my
the
gosh,
love.
such Dark World access. And, so just saying, nope, I'm out of here.
Tracker is saying Aghanim was indeed checked, so must not have been anything too important.
Yep. Okoye is seasoned veteran to tracking.
Okay, we're gonna see a check of the artist sometimes known as Hype Cave from So here, I believe.
Ooh, did you see that on Spec Rock?
I did not. I was too busy paying attention to So. Oh. Literacy. To be fair, that does give us access to the only crystal in Light World. Little piece of love.
Mirror! And not much else. I'll give that a 3 out of 10 for Mirror.
Yeah. That was about where I was going to go. I was going to say 4 out of 10, but 3 works too. Back half of us.
And we've got Meyer and Turtle Rock is 5-6, and Swamp is a pendant.
Cape! I did not see what was before Cape. And then the small key. Arborelia must still be missing an item because she's going to go check the Dark Cross room.
Yeah, I think it was blueberries and Dark Cross.
All right. Meanwhile, so what Stumpy got for us? Bombs.
Alright, what's K45 gonna have? Red Ring. I've always been a fan of Red Ring, but lately it's actually grown some more value to the community at large. Yeah, because of the Ancilla glitches.
Yep.
Aw. Alright, let's see what's in Digging Game.
And how many times we have to dig to get it. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or actually, I think that's the 15, 16, 17, 23, 24.
Oh, come on.
29 digs for Bombos.
Rude.
Hey, at least it's a nice item.
True.
I like to call it the I win button because I use it throughout the gauntlet to just decimate everything.
Yeah, there's one room in particular in the gauntlet that pretty much always gets a Bombos from me.
Last one?
Yep. The last one before Lambo 2, yep. Because usually by that point in the race, I am well and truly done with randomizers junk. So.
Yep. Alright, we're about to see what was in that first chest back here. Heart container.
Alright. Oh. Hookless swamp play?
Oh goodness, that's
spicy!
That's very spicy. I mean, it is Pendant Swamp, but still.
That's still really spicy! I didn't consider doing Hookless Swamp until like an hour and 10 minutes into my race, and it was a pendant. Or a crystal, excuse me.
In the worst case, you can end up with only one item available. If the big key is in the back and the map compass and two items, I guess, because but that's kind of, oh man, that's oof.
Yeah,
there's the book. Ether.
So we now know where all 3 medallions are.
Maximum health increase on the ether tablet. I almost called it the pedestal. What's wrong with me?
We'll see. So, if and only if one of Misery Mire or Turtle Rock needs ether, this might be an amazing play by Arborelia here. So far. But we'll see how. It's still plenty of seed to go, as Tso is doing Tower of Hera. Apparently, never mind. Got the small key and the big key and just decided, you know what, never mind, I'm gonna go check over here real quick. Little piece of love on Floating Island, so we will not be seeing that today. Spiral Cave with no boots and no hook shot. Everybody get your resident sleepers out in chat.
Spiral Cave. Spiral Cave. So is checking Spiral Cave. What's it get? Probably trash. Gonna check it anyway. Look out, here is Spiral Cave.
I still hate that exists.
Definitely trash. You hate what?
I hate that's the thing still. I don't know why I laugh at it so much, because I kind of hate it, but at the same time, it's amazing. Anyway, Arborelia continuing the hook with swamp play. Yeah, you're going to need another way to hit that. Fighter sword isn't going to reach. Oh boy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, that was close enough. Good. Alright, what's in Paradox? Bombs.
Bombs. Rupees.
Well done, taking care of those mini mold arms with this well-timed spins.
20 rupees. And yep, 10 arrows.
Bloomerang.
Bloomerang. The Memoring. And 2 pieces of love. So, whole lot of nothing in, Paradox Cave.
Yeah.
Actually, did we even find anything other than the Book of Worth on the mountain?
No. Because Tso didn't check much further than the first 2 checks of Tower of Hera, which were the small key and the big key, respectively.
I mean, it is pendant, so...
Right.
Yeah, and we're about to see Left Side Swamp, so,
Yeah. Well, we there wasn't anything too eye-grabbing on the first left side chest of Swamp.
and not
rupees.
much of those. Ooh,
So
that hurts. I mean, Ether might be required.
yeah, that's the saving grace here. Is if Ether is required, I think it's a while before Tso makes his way to Swamp. But
I mean, if that ends up being So's go mode item, though, he'll just have to dip that for the one chest and then just nope on out.
Arborelia gonna grab her blue mail here.
Bugnet.
Bugnet in the chess game in Village of Outcasts. I appreciate the compliment on my voice. I've been told I have a face for radio and a voice to match, so I appreciate it.
I mean, I'll be honest, I hate my voice. Blue
well,
mail.
and now we know where the red mail is going to be for Arborelia. It's going to be in the brewery.
I think everyone hates their own voice, though.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. If it like every time I go and like listen to a recording of like my stream or oh my, this is a particularly loaded Village of Outcasts.
All right, let's see what's in Thieves Town.
And we're also getting a pyramid ledge check.
It is just a piece of love.
But yeah, going back to the hating the sound of your own voice thing. I always cringe if I go back and listen to like me doing a restream, or if I go back and listen to one of my own streams and I talk, I just go, oh, that's why it sounds like, oh dear.
I just think I sound so nasally. And high-pitched at that. Nothing in Thieves yet. I reiterate, nothing in Thieves yet.
Yeah.
I reiterate, nothing in Thieves yet. Goodness me. Garbaggio in the front.
Yeah.
Just a red rupee for catfish. Oh my goodness. So be careful. You know, that's the point at which I'd break out the powder and just powder that anti-fairy.
True. Yeah.
Actually, are we getting... No, okay. Spike Cave might have something interesting.
Right. And yeah, we could technically check it. We do have a couple bottles and the cape.
And Berna. In the attic of Thieves Town.
That's probably the first decent thing we've seen from the Thieves Town.
It's
And by probably, I
nice,
mean definitely.
but it's not required at this point.
Yeah. So, Arborelia, I think, is going to just full on dive Tower of Hera here. A little surprised at the routing decisions by Arborelia so far, because she can get into Village of Outcasts.
Maybe feels like she needs to gamble.
Well, I mean, yeah, especially after doing Hookless Swamp so early. Oh, mirroring out now.
I can't remember if we got 2 items in the front or 1 item in the front.
I believe it was 1 item. I believe.
Okay. I know we saw a compass, and there's always a big key. But I don't know if we saw a map. Or a small key. Or, wait, no, we didn't. Small key's locked in the big chest.
Okay. Rental agents offer quarters for dollars. Thank you so much, Blind.
Nice. First 6 hits perfectly on script. 7, 8, 9. All of them on script.
Very clean blind
And there's
fight.
the heart. Yep, can't get any better than that.
Okay, so Skull Woods next from So, I believe.
Possibly. So, really not anything much in Thieves. I mean,
Oh.
Berna's nice, but nothing really to write home about.
So just barely avoiding getting knocked into the pinball room there. Also, going directly to this room, which is a route I haven't seen very often. Usually, I know myself. I usually do the left, fall into the left hole on the map there, and do those rooms first. But so, going ahead, doing the statue poll and getting a small key out.
So, some interesting fun facts for actually really anybody in chat, because it's commonly spoke of the quote-unquote soft lock room. However, there's always a way to 100% prevent that save and quit. If you go to... So the thing is that Mothula cannot have a small key, ever. So you've got one chest back there, and you've got the big chest that you can't necessarily check before having to go through that sequence. But if you get the vanilla big key chest, oh no, he got 1.0'd. If you get the vanilla big key chest, and then the map chest, I think it is, which is on the right side, and then drop in the hole, if you still don't have a small key, you'll always be guaranteed to get at least one small key before having to go through the pinball room.
So, where was Bo again?
It was in C-shaped house.
Ah, okay.
But, yeah, if you want to prevent, getting the soft lock thingy, just do that and you'll be good to go.
And for those of you deciding to watch this as opposed to the Game Awards, Death Stranding's award count is currently at 1. It just won best score in the pre-show. I've got like 3. I've got a tab open. I'm keeping an eye on it. Sorry.
Keep wasting. I just wasted so many fire rod shots.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, if you hit Mothula into the spikes, it negates all damage.
Yep. Because Link to the Past is a very well-coded game. Burns a blue potion there and gets the last hit. Nicely done.
There's the big key. Oh, speaking of 1.0s, another thing you should avoid, I don't know if it's getting killed in general or if it's with lasers, but if you fall in a pit, get hit with a laser and die while you're falling in the pit, you will, I don't know if it's hard lock or soft lock, but either way you have to reset. So, avoid that at all costs.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't quite run into that lately, but I personally have been making a trend out of accidentally major glitching at least once during my races lately. Like the other day in my round 1 game 2, I accidentally exploration glitched. And then versus Dr. Bobtastic earlier today, I did a mirror wrap. So, just...
Wow.
I'm like not even trying to do these things. I just do them, and then I go, well, that's not right.
So I've got 2 stories on that. A friend of mine was doing a rando race once, and I don't know if you know what a YBA is.
I vaguely remember it.
So they drank a blue
Mushroom
potion.
In
Ooh, nice.
Thieves Town, or Skullwoods, sorry.
Yeah. Drank a blue potion in a screen transition going up Ganon's tower and went into the fake flute menu.
Oh no. Oh no. And that's a little piece of love, so we now know both items from Skullwoods.
And another cautionary tale. everybody knows about the if you go up the stairs as the jingle goes off in Ganon's tower, you will despawn the tower, yeah?
Yep.
There is another Ganon's tower sprite despawn that is way lesser known. If you kill Moldorm 2 in a certain way, there's basically it's a quadrant, and there's a boundary line right in the middle of the platform. If you kill Moldorm in a certain way, something about a spin on that line or something, you will despawn the tower.
So grabbing Bumper Cave, I did not see what was on there. Must be something important. It's the King of Samaria. Oh dear.
But yeah, there's this game's well programmed.
Yes. Okay, so looks like Arborelia is about to secure her blind kill, hopefully. I probably shouldn't have said that, because now it's jinxed.
Maiden following the maiden. I feel like I'm seeing double. Oh no!
Double vision. Oh, gone off script a little bit. Oh well.
Rip the script.
Alright. Graveyard Ledge is the Titan's Mitt.
There is the heart for Arborelia, and
good blind kill.
Blind is dead.
Alright, looks like we're going to get Catfish from So's side here. We already know nothing of import there.
Yep.
We might also, however, see the, Oh, we're going to see Mushroom, too. Forgot he had that. I would also probably believe we're going to see, Palace of Darkness. Words.
Heart piece. Yep. Pod, here we come.
Alright.
So, yeah, I think at this point it's safe to assume that bottle was the back of Blind's hut.
Yeah.
So, okay, at least Arborelia is not going to get bit by that.
You're right, yeah. She's still a little behind, but definitely not anything insurmountable at this point.
She is? Oh, because of the mitts.
Yep, mitts, and then also Skullwoods.
True. And it's Mario, I guess. Yeah, I guess she is behind. But it's fine.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm not calling the race just yet. I'm just saying she's got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah.
All right, so small key on the left side of Palace of Darkness. And The Hellway is never fun. Oh, shield.
Shield indeed.
Not a whole lot going on at the moment that we haven't already seen. And compass. Big key. And a little piece of hot glove. Alright, so looks like Palace of Darkness is also kind of busting for progression at the moment. Just love in the Dark Maze so far. Ten arrows.
Not really much here yet.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm just like, anything interesting to comment on? Not really.
Where was Mushroom again?
What was what? Sorry.
Where was Mushroom again?
Skullwoods.
Oh, right. Right.
The chest that triggers all the pitfalls when you open it. All right, so Arborelia making her way to the back to square off against Helmasar King. 17 bonks with the hammer, and I believe it's 8 arrows will take Helmasar King down, because that would be the smartest way to do it with only fighter sword.
So, let's see. What all have we not seen? We can do Mire area at this point. Actually, Mire as well.
Yeah.
No, we can't do Mire. No boots or hookshot.
Yeah, boots or hookshot.
Smith's Chain. Spike Cave.
Spike Caves.
Dark Death Mountain. Some of Turtle Rock. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Hammer Pegs.
Oh, yeah. Hammer Pegs I kind of loop in with Smith Chain myself.
Same.
I don't barely even think of it as like a different.
I think that's everything, though.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of anything
Oh,
else.
Hera.
Oh, yeah, true. Tower of Hera.
Uh,
I think
Armos. Armos
Armos.
has an item, as does Saha. But we're kind of running low. And they're kind of scattered everywhere.
Yeah. Nicely done by Arborelia. Nice, clean Helmstar King fight.
Yep. So where will Arborelia go next?
Excuse me. Oh, excuse
At
me a
this
second while I
point,
choke on air.
You okay over there? Oh, right, yeah. Do Eastern, do Saha, and then go
Yep.
to Meyer area.
Yeah, I think that would be about that was what I was going to say before I choked on air was do this and then probably Meyer, or at least in Arborelia's position, Meyer. Okay. Arborelia just deciding to do Meyer as opposed to Meyer and Desert.
What do you mean?
I thought I saw her go into Eastern and then she mirrored out and went back to Meyer.
Oh, yeah.
Or Desert, excuse me.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Nobly pointing out she went into the dungeon, checked, saw that she was only missing a dungeon item and left. But remember that that is the green pendant she's also leaving behind. So technically, she could have left something behind here. That was the big key in the first chest in Desert, and that is the small key on the torch. So more than likely there is an item boots locked. Hopefully it's not anything too important. Or, if you're a
Hopefully.
sadist and want to see, well, never mind. There is something over there. We are going to need the boots if we want to see what's over there. Boots locked. Yikes.
I'm contemplating if it would be worth it to save Scum the key here, find out what's on right side, and if it's nothing, just reset and flute back to go to the boss.
Well, I'm not sure I would make that play personally. It doesn't look like Arborelia is going to either. Looks like we get the Ice Rod Cave check finally from So.
Hopefully it doesn't take that long. You just death warp off of the Demos after grabbing the key.
Alright, so we are going to get the Landless kill here. And so, looks like he is going to do the Meyer area checks.
Yep.
And I didn't quite catch what that was.
Quick.
That is Ether! Oh no!
Where was Ether?
Ether is in Swamp Palace.
Oh my gosh. Oh!
Oh my! This
Plot
could get
twist.
interesting. This could get very interesting, and so with the misplay there on the blocks in Meyer Shed, I can words right now. I apologize.
This is so entertaining, though.
And chat also, or tracker pointing out, Arborelia has not gotten her Titans mitts yet
Yeah,
because Titans are
I
on
mean,
Graveyard Ledge.
when I was saying what we could access, I was saying as far as what we know as between both runners. And notably, this is why I kind of like save scumming.
Yep. We'll see if So thinks to do that save scum. I think we're gonna see Skull Woods and hopefully Graveyard from Arborelia. If he doesn't save scum, that might help him out a little bit though, because he'll know that his ether can't be over there, or that crosses it off the list for right now. So he might go to Swamp a little bit sooner, and that made more sense before I said it out loud. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
All right, so there's the mushroom. And the pinball room is going to have a whole lot of nothing, as we already know, because the other item is in this chest that Arborelia is about to open. And it's just a little piece of love. Alright. So we're just kind of seeing some repeats here. So we'll go ahead and pull a reset. You are watching a 2019 Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup matchup. This is the winners final in the group stages of Group P between Arborelia and Tso15. This is game 1 of best of 3 series. Arborelia defeated their opponent 2-1, whereas So completed a 2-game sweep. And this is just a regular open seed, as per tournament rules. So the winner of this series will go on to the bracket stages. The loser will go on to the tiebreaker round. Checkerboard Cave, just a little love. Arborelia is doing Bumper Cave and Bumper Cave, and then I'm assuming she's gonna go to Graveyard Ledge. Decided not to clear Skull while she was there. Bless you. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised Arborelia decided to skip out on Skull Woods while she was there. She will have to go back eventually for that crystal. Okay, yep, Graveyard Ledge check coming, and that will help her pull even. Oh, Ice Palace play from So. I mean, it is technically clearable. might get a little bit hairy because we don't have half magic. Better equipment? Yeah, I can see that. Well, and yes, so does have Bombos, so that does cut down a little bit on what we need to see. Okay. Big key in that room pretty early. All right, now we might see the Meyer play from Arborelia because she does have Ether. Open Meyer just for fun. I mean, it's full clearable at this point, so... Oh no, it's not. We need boots or hookshot. I'm paying attention! Professional streamer. And commentator. Alright, Ice Palace Bomb Jump coming up from So. I think that might be good. Nope, never mind. Oh, bit of a stutter there on So's stream, but successful bomb jump. And Arborelia is in fact opening Misery Mire while she's here. She's not going to be able to get very far. But, I mean, at least she's... Yep, she realizes, oh, hey, I'm kind of missing vital information here.
Yeah, that's Oh, right. That's why they couldn't do Meyer before.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah,
I am smart.
Don't worry, I just had that moment myself about a minute or two ago while you were handling stuff off screen. But
Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus in front of a live studio audience either. That's my fault. I apologize. Anyway, moving ever so swiftly on. Nothing too important in ice as of yet. And it looks like it's going to stay that way because we still do not have hookshot. All right, we're going to start seeing the Smith's loop here from Arborelia. Yep, Jeremiah, a very good friend of all of us. Oh, gonna go ahead and do Peg Cave here as well. Okay. That's 20 rupees on Peg Cave. Meh. All right, what's Jeremiah gonna give us for turning him back into a dwarf? Boots! What are those?
Oh!
Okay, so we're gonna see the purple chest as well. So yeah, that's gonna lower the gap, I think, here. And Master Sword from Gary's lunchbox. So, Arborelia quickly closing the item gap here, and in fact might even be taking it over with some of the stuff she's found.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. She now has Master Sword and boots, so she can go do go get those other 2 items from Desert if they are anything important.
And Meyer.
And yeah, she can get into Meyer as well now too. Did So miss a chest? I do not believe he has. But he also does not have hookshot, so anything over on hookshot side he can't get to at the moment. Arborelia doing the dig game and is probably not gonna really be too interested in the Bombos result. Then again, we have not seen what Turtle Rock needs to open yet either. All right. Oh dear. So has run out of magic against Cold Stare here. I don't know if he has anything else in his hat. Oh, he's gonna do some hammering. He's low on health here for the Cold Stare fight at least. Yeah, you might want to use that blue, buddy. Thank you. And I think Arborelia is going to go into... Yeah, she's going to do the Meyer play. All right. So, clearing out ice. Not finding too much of note. But there is still that hookshot side to go. But then again, there's not really a whole lot it could be that would have an effect on the run, the race, that I can think of off the top of my head. Meanwhile, Arborelia in Misery Mire. So what are we looking for at this point? We are looking for... Oh, by the way, Arborelia can go get her ice rod from the library ledge, which is needed for Turtle Rock. So I believe we're looking for hookshot. Unless one of our runners can hover, I believe we just need to find hookshot.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So, we all know I love a good troll.
Oh, dear God.
You want to know what one of my favorite trolls is?
I don't, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
Hookshot behind pre-Moldorm 2 chest.
Oof.
It's one of my favorite things to do with Plandos, actually.
You are an evil, evil person.
I
I've said
know.
this multiple times, but I'm just going to reiterate it. So getting his boots from turning Jeremiah back into a dwarf. So let's this is good. This is a race. This is most definitely a race.
Because we got Pendant Swamp.
Yeah. Pendant Swamp is looming large at the moment in this race. It's kind of a question of how long it takes So to go back there.
So can I get their ice run?
Yep. Oh,
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's a big bunch of problems right there. Did they just? Oh, okay. I was like, did they just soft lock? Did So just soft lock? That would suck.
No,
yeah.
but they're gonna have to go back for their purple shots.
Speaking of things that suck, 50 rupees in the cutscene chest in Misery Mire. So yeah, I believe we are currently on a search for the hookshot. Slightly less trolly, but still kind of rude location it could potentially be. Bottom chest and hookshot. Hookshot cave. Because that trick is in logic.
Oh yes, it's just everyone hates to climb GT without the hookshot. Even people who know my style and do plandos of mine avoid it just because they're like, what if it isn't? So
Yeah. Also, a decidedly evil rupee count for Arborelia right now. Never mind. Also, that is both items in Misery Mire, so we are still on the search for that hook shot.
Gosh, like I don't know. Do you go do? And it can. There's. Oh man. Oh man. This is gross. Turtle Rock never requires it. Mire, if you do not have boots, you need either boots or hookshot for Mire. Swamp always requires it complete, because you can't get to the back of Swamp without. Sometimes if you don't have Mirror and Hammer before hookshot, then you need it to get to East and Dark Death Mountain, also Ganon's Tower, to get to the portal. But otherwise, yeah, it can be in GT.
Yeah. Alright, so Super Bunny, bombs, and a little piece of love. So I think we're about to find out if Hookshot Cave's bottom thing has Hookshot in it.
Oh, come on. I so want it to be in Ganon's Tower upstairs. Or, in the big chest. Just to be rude. Nope!
Okay. So not there. We have not seen... I don't think we've seen... Oh, our tracker. So... When did we find out that Ether was needed for Turtle Rock? I was not paying attention.
Probably right then.
Oh. Well. Anyway, so yeah, the hookshotless swamp play. The hookshotless swamp play is looming large over this race right now.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So we saw it early from Arborelia, and at the time we were
There's a bottle with a fairy. Nice, but that's not a hookshot.
No, it is not. Oh no. Master Sword swipes on Vitreous because Arborelia is out of arrows. Resident Sleepers in chat, please. Okay, got it. So yeah, that play to Hookshotless Swamp is looming large on this seed. It's kind of going to become a question of, does So go into Hookshotless Swamp before Arborelia finds wherever the hookshot is? Because that could be the difference here. Because currently, So does have a 1 dungeon advantage. Actually, a 2 dungeon advantage. Because So has done... Nope, it's 1 dungeon because So can't do Misery Mire. Looks like Arborelia is going to go ahead and check the right side of Desert, so... Let's, please stand by here. So... has done Ice Palace and Skull Woods, whereas Arborelia has not done either of those yet, but has the advantage of being able to having done Misery Mire and being able to do Turtle Rock right now. She just needs to find that hook shot. It is not on the pedestal, but we already knew that.
Yep.
And hook shot! Oh no! Oh no! Arborelia is in go mode.
I might point out though, Master Sword Silverless go mode.
Oh yeah.
Master Sword Silverless, bottleless single magic go mode.
Fair point. But at the same time, again, So needs to go into Swamp at some point. And he's got a lot of stuff he can check before any of that comes to mind, I think. Like,
but I'm not sure I'd be liking the idea of single magic, no bottle refills, Master Sword Silverless.
no, as you started listing it off, I was like, yeah, no, I really wouldn't like that position. But at the same time,
I mean, it's doable certainly, but no.
To be fair, Arborelia was practicing their Master Sword Ganon earlier, pre-stream, so we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, but Master Sword Silverless.
So finding the Master Sword from Gary's lunchbox. Hookshot was on the right-hand side of Desert Palace, which was boots locked. Oh, Bombo's tablet check. Heart container. Oh, So's making the play to Swamp. So we are going to be... This is going to be... buckle up, lads. We're going to have ourselves a race here. Good bomb jump. And there's that ether. Well, yeah, but no, the thing is, you gotta figure, nobly, that there's not a whole lot left that isn't boots locked. So we'll see. We'll see what Tso decides to do here. He is going. I think he's going to make the play to Meyer here. While Arborelia is making her way through ice. Yep. So going to go ahead and take on Misery Meyer here. So we are seeing some repeated content. And this is just going to come down to execution from here on in, I think. And Arborelia is go-moding ice, so I think Arborelia is going to try and do the very, very low percent Ganon here. Alright, looks like Arborelia doing Master Sword spins to take care of Cold Stare here. I'm not... Oh, they still don't... She still doesn't have a bottle, that's right. So she doesn't have a choice.
Yep.
Alright, so there's the Cold Stare kill. But yeah, I do believe... I do believe Arborelia is going to go ahead and just try to end this now and just make tracks for Ganon's Tower. Maybe hope for some like tempered or silvers along the way. Because all right, here comes the Mothula kill for Arborelia. All right, so again, repeated content. This is gonna be real close. I cannot wait to see how the end of this race plays out.
Yeah.
Like I really wish there was more to talk about here, but at the moment it's just kind of like, well, they're doing things the other has already done, and it's mostly just seeing, what they decide to do. As it stands right now, I think Tso does have a little bit of an advantage because he does have some backups available with that with those bottles. However, Arborelia is going to take slightly reduced damage because Tso did not go and grab the blue mail off of Lake Hylia.
Yep. But he does have blue mail.
Yes, he does. He does have blue mail at present. So, chat helpfully pointing out that technically Tso has not checked Desert yet, does not have his hookshot yet. So it really does depend on if Tso makes the play to Desert immediately after killing Vitreous here. All right. So now we're going to see Turtle Rock from Arborelia here and going towards Ganon's Tower.
Yep.
As so, making his way into Vitreous's room. Going to be employing the cape and some spins here. Out of magic. Needs to be careful now. Needs to be really careful now. Down to half a
no.
heart.
Oh no. Oh, God.
Oh no.
no.
Oh, buddy. Buddy. Oh no. Please tell me you have a fairy.
He does.
Okay, cool.
Because it was in Spike Cave, remember?
Yep. Oh. Why are you not using the bow? There we go. There we go. That's the smarter play. All right. Crisis indeed averted, as chat put it. Good lord. All right. So now we're gonna see if the next crisis can get averted. So needs to check the right side of desert right now.
If we all think really hard at him, maybe he'll hear us.
Hey, he'll hear us 15 minutes in the past.
Hey, it's gotta work something like that, right?
Yep. All right, we're gonna get a. Okay, he's doing it. He mirrored, so he is doing it.
I mean, look, if it were actually possible, yeah, I imagine that'd be cheating.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Looks like Arborelia is gonna, take care of some checks that are, on the way. So she is gonna clear out Hookshot Cave while she's here. She's gonna get a fire shield, so that's nice. And she's gonna get bonked by the blue jelly. Now, is she gonna? Yep, she's still gonna try and get that last chest.
And look where So's going.
Yep. So is about to get his hook shot. So this is about to become very, very interesting. Because now all So needs to do is come up here to Turtle Rock, where Arborelia is just a couple steps ahead of him.
Oh my.
So it's going to come down to execution here, folks. And
This is gonna be interesting.
yeah. It'll be interesting to see if So true go modes, because he does have Master Sword and a couple of bottles as fallbacks, or if he decides to try and fish out some more safeties by, say, completing Hookshot Cave and or not go moding Turtle Rock. Arborelia entering Turtle Rock, and same thing on her side. We'll see if she decides to go mode, or if she tries to dig some safeties out of Turtle Rock here. Small key in the southern room there. Gonna be doing the torch maze here, and seeing what's in the firebar room. Okay, for a second I thought she had missed that last torch, which would have sucked, to put it lightly. Oh, silver arrows.
Okay, that'll be good. That'll be good.
Yeah, that's good news for both runners, honestly, because they're both going to get that.
That means that we don't have to worry too much about the fact that no bottles on Arborelia's side.
What we do have to worry about right now is presently, look at her arrow count. It's 0.
Yeah, she used them
So
all.
hopefully she gets a few arrow drops from somewhere.
I think this is one of those times where you'd be happy to see some arrows in a chest.
Yep. Chain jumps. Okay then.
So, gonna be able to skip the Vanellope key chest.
Okay. Yeah. This is I'm speechless at how close this is probably going to end up being.
This is, yeah, wow.
Because less than like a room and a half separates our runners at this point.
We're about to have a somewhat high five. One room apart.
Yeah.
Kind of. I guess 2, really, because of this.
Yep.
My goodness, though.
Yeah, this is...
And he's checking this? Why is he checking this?
Again, might be searching for something?
Well,
Like,
I don't think that's
maybe he
what
doesn't
he
feel
was searching for.
yeah, no, I don't... I can't think of... Like, maybe he wants tempered? He doesn't feel comfortable with his Master Sword Ganon for some reason?
Possibly. Also, I think that Arborelia is good to go as far as keys. I don't think she has to check a single another chest.
No, I don't think she does either.
So, she doesn't appear to realize that.
Yeah. Or she could also be trying to search for tempered as well.
Well, that's fair, because tempered is so much nicer on
Yeah.
Ganon.
Yeah. And it's so much nicer on Trinex too. Let's be real. It's so much nicer on Trinex. takes a couple of wax off each head.
Yeah, that's a good point. Arborelia still has no magic upgrades whatsoever.
Oh yeah. And it looks like she is going to take the security exit here. No-brainer play
Fun
there.
fact, if you mirror outside a safety door and go in the cave there's 2 fairies.
I will file that away. All right. So we're gonna see how this fight goes for Arborelia here. Master Sword, no magic available. She's really gonna have to be on point here. Looking good so far. Oh
My
dear.
goodness.
I should not have said anything.
Please don't. Just please don't. Oh no. You just had to say something.
Oh no, I feel so bad right now.
She's gonna have to leave.
Oh, she's gonna have to take a death. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yeah. Oh,
You just had to say something.
Oh, that is the most concentrated form of the commentator's curse I think I've seen in quite some time. Meanwhile, So just took a death. Did he? Okay, he has another fairy. Okay.
You just cursed Arborelia so bad.
Yeah. Well, So gets his fire shield from Laser Bridge. All right. Round 2, fight. I think Arborelia now a little bit gun shy after that first mishap. Ice Head is now down. Meanwhile, So in his first attempt at the fight, gonna go with hammer strats. I can definitely see the gun shyness now from Arborelia after that first attempt went so horribly wrong. Oh goodness. This is getting really close now. Okay, Arborelia has taken down the Firehead. Now has to take down the main head of Trinex. The synchronized shell explosions here. This is oh my. All right, so once our first runner enters Ganon's Tower, there are 22 locations in Ganon's Tower where our big key could be. We will be opening up the betting shortly, hopefully. Oh no, death for Tso15. Has another fairy to save him.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Arborelia
that's
takes down Trinex. And
Yep, and so does So.
no,
Oh my goodness.
right
I'm gonna say
behind.
22.
Oh no. Oh god, no. This is going to be
I say title room.
Okay. All right. So, once our first runner enters Ganon's Tower, voting will close. Betting will close. 1 to 22 or name a location. Where do you think that big key is going to be? Yep. I think I misspoke. Jinxie has not turned the bot on yet. My apologies. All right. So I think So is still fishing for So finishing up hook shot there, trying to fish for Tempered. And Arborelia is our first to enter Gen's Tower, so the game will be running off of her chests. Chest number 1, 3 bombs. Chest number 2 is a bottle with a fairy in it. That's good news for Arborelia. She now has a little bit of backup for the Ganon fight. Torch has a heart on it, which Arborelia is going to go ahead and grab. Every little bit counts in this situation. All right. Going into this room now. Chest 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chest number 4, half magic. Chest number 5 is a small key. Chest number 6 is 20 rupees and ether coming out to clear the room of the red skeletons. Chest number 7, small key. 1 room separates our runners right now. This is going to be a thing.
That is.
Chest number 8 is the Tin Bomb Pack, the Uncle Bomb Pack. All right, chest number 9 coming up. Small key. Randomizer room. Chest 10, 11, 12, and 13. Randomizer
let's
room
see it.
so named because you're not really going to see it outside of 10, 11, nothing. 12 is
Tempered
tempered.
sword.
And 13 is
Sword.
butter sword. Oh no! Wow.
Oh gosh.
I can't say that reaction on air, but I agree with Lucius the Dragon. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, this is one heck of an ending to a race. Bob's room now. Chest number 14, if I'm doing my count correctly, is the single arrow. Ice Armos. All right. So, 146.35 defeat time on the Ice Armos for Arborelia. That is chest number 16 for the big key. I do believe somebody guessed exactly 16.
See.
Nope.
We have 17, which is shape generator.
Okay. You have won a
Congrats.
lifetime supply of Link to the Past randomized seeds, redeemable at ALTTPR.com. As always, please check with a doctor if your standard seed lasts longer than 4 hours. And the gap has the gap is closed.
Oh my god!
They are in the same room right now.
Oh my god! The lead.
So takes the lead. Oh no!
Oh
This is going to be. Oh no! This is going to get insane. We're going. Oh, no. Everything is caught on fire.
This is fine.
This is fine indeed.
Everything's on fire, but this is fine. Oh my god.
Okay. So now, all of a sudden, we went from Arborelia with a one-room lead to So now with a one-room lead. Arborelia going with Ether to take care of that room of red skeletons. Closing the gap just a little bit, but still a one-room lead for So. So giving a little bit of time for Arborelia to catch up. They are now in the same room, one enemy kill separate. Oh my goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. This is appropriate going in since we're going into Landmalus. Landmalus 2 fight now. One Landmalus down for So, one down for Arborelia. 2 down for So, 2 down for Arborelia. Both of them get the kill at the same time. Arborelia gets through the door first. Oh my god. It is going to come down to execution. This is incredible. I am so glad I volunteered for this race now. Oh my goodness. Both having a little bit of trouble with the second 4-kill room. Arborelia gets a little bit further ahead. All right. Torch room now. Arborelia got 3 out of 4. Gonna be lighting the last one here shortly. Gets in there. So having a little bit of trouble. Arborelia grabbing the full magic. And the sink on the staircase up and the... Oh no. I don't think I can handle this. This is going to be so incredibly close. This is going to be ridiculous. Could we see a tie here? Is this going to be a tie? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, Arborelia going into the Moldorm 2 fight. 1 hit. Up. Oh no! Tso takes a fall! Arborelia kills Moldorm 2. That might... Oh, Tso taking a fall on Moldorm 2. And the lead is going to widen for Arborelia as she is heading to Aghanim 2. So, gets the kill quickly on the second attempt, but, oh man, that could be the death knell, the difference maker, that Moldorm 2 fall. And now it's time for Geometry Wars on Arborelia's side. That is a double, I believe. I don't think that was 1 frame ruled. Oh, no. This Aghanim 2 is going to help out a little bit because Arborelia is having some issues. So appears to be having some of the same issues, to be fair. I have completely lost track of how many hits both runners have on this boss. Oh, Arborelia, speaking of losing track, I think lost track of which one was the real Aga.
This is madness.
This is indeed madness. Arborelia keeps trying to hit the wrong Aghanim, I believe. Meanwhile, Tso has defeated Aghanim 2 and is going to be going on to the Big Pig. Arborelia not too far behind. Oh my god. This is insane. Bat smashing through the floor at 153.01 for Tso. And 153.10 on the restream clock for Arborelia. This is going to be close. I believe it's Tso's race to lose at this point, though. What with it being gold sword and silvers?
Probably. But, you know, things can happen.
Yeah, stranger things have happened, and they already have happened in this seed. All right, both on phase 3 now. So with 1 hit on Ganon, 2 hits on Ganon. 2-1. 3-1. 3-2. All right. Oh no, silver, my one true weakness on Tso's side. Arborelia not too far behind. So missing the torch glitch doesn't matter. Hold on a minute. Remember what we just said about Stranger Things happening?
Yeah.
There's the torch glitch for Arborelia. Oh my goodness. Oh, that torch glitch might be the difference maker.
This is such madness.
And so 1.5 hearts. So really needs to be careful right now. And the big pig is exploding for Arborelia. Get your GGs out in chat. The pig is exploding for Tso15. Oh my goodness, what a race. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. Finishing in first place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 0 seconds is Arborelia. Finishing in second place with an SRL time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, and 5 seconds is Tso15. All your base
Oh
are
my
indeed
God.
belong to us. 2 seconds away from, or excuse me, 3 seconds. I believe it's, if SRL is within 2 seconds, it's a tie, correct?
I'm not sure, but I don't think that's a tie.
No, it is not. It is not a tie. But about the closest thing you can get to one without it being a tie. We are being joined in the voice chat by somebody. I didn't have my window up. Both Arborelia and Tso15.
Hello.
My goodness.
Hello.
Welcome
Oh,
on in, you
my
two.
goodness.
Incredible game.
GG to so that wow, that was intense. Just seeing that result and watching the end of the race on the 15-minute delay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just want to say that I hate Ganon fight so much.
Yeah, that was some back and forth going up Ganon's tower. That was incredibly well done, you two.
That was a nail biter.
Yeah, I was so nervous for like the difficult Ganon fight with no potions we were going to encounter, and then there was just the complete Ganon killing kit in Ganon's tower.
Yeah.
So about that, Arborelia,
Huh?
your opponent found 2 bottles. I think one was in Spike Cave. However, you skipped a chest in the Kakariko.
I skipped
You
a
skipped back at
Yep.
Blind's Hut.
Yep.
Oh wow, that was a
Yeah.
bottle.
We believe so. Yes.
Oh wow, I'm glad it wasn't, something run-endingly important. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which led to the shovel, which was a single rupee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was one of the early kind of storylines of the seed. Was we noticed you? It looked maybe like you were on autopilot for a second, because you threw the bomb, you destroyed the door, you picked up the rest, or the wall, excuse me. You picked up the rest of the item in Blind's basement, and then you left Blind's basement.
Yeah, I had some distractions at the start of the race. Well, I understand so did also with the stream going down, but yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I kind of want to ask about is you went into Hookshotless Swamp incredibly early. Was that just kind of a conscious, I'm gonna make a gamble sort of decision?
It was a kind of snap decision. I made a few of those this seed, you can probably tell, and it's just like, hey, I'm right here and I got the mirror. Why not? And it's like, and it's a pendant, so I want to just dip in and get some stuff. That was my decision. I have no idea if it was good routing, but it was, it was there.
Sorry, I'm typing something in chat because I didn't want to interrupt your. I'll just go ahead and say it because you're done with your answer. Fast in the race description could mean that it's a fast Ganon seed. This was not. But fast Ganon basically pre-breaks the pyramid roof, so you do not have to do Ganon's tower. All right. So, yeah, that was a good snap decision, because as you know, it got you Ether, which was needed for both Misery Mire and Turtle Rock. That was the next kind of storyline of the seed, was you made that play, which confused me in math for a minute, and then you found Ether, and then we later found out Ether was needed, so we were waiting to see how long it would take So to get to that point. Of course, he did eventually, but yeah, I'm still just kind of trying to catch my breath after that ending. To be honest with you, that was the closest race I think I've ever witnessed live, and to be on commentary for it, I kind of feel blessed. To be perfectly honest, that was incredible to watch and incredible to commentate on.
Great.
I think there were like 4 lead changes in Gan's Tower alone.
Yeah, I watched the restream of some of that. Yeah. But yeah, just I think this was a very well matched race, and so very good game. So
Yeah, GG. Funny story about that ending, because I got Ether pretty late. Was almost last location, and when I find out the Ether in the first chest, I just mirrored out and thought to myself I was go moding everything. But when I was entering Mr. Meyer, I remembered that I didn't have hook shot. So
Yeah.
I was, damn, I've probably made a huge mistake. So I thought I'm just gonna check desert and hope for the best that hook is on my way to Ganon's Tower.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't, I was probably gonna try to modern bounce. But I spent several hours these past weeks practicing modern bounce, but just got one time the bounce, and I didn't want to backtrack all my Swamp Palace, the cutscene chest in Myers, so I was just hoping for the best there. Luckily, I found the hookshot in desert.
yeah, you were telling me about that, and I didn't even know the Moldrum bounce was a thing.
Yeah.
I need to go learn about that.
It's a fairly technical skill that not a lot of runners can pull off.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't learn about it because it sounds incredibly risky.
Yeah, and it's pretty dumb. You have to get the damage boosts from the bomb explosion and release the spin on the Moldrum head at the last frame possible. It's pretty dumb.
All right, so I don't really have too much else to add, or as we kind of see our stats coming up here for Arborelia. 15 and a half minute for sword, hour and 7 minute Pegasus boots, 17 minute flute, 25 minute mirror. For 4.5 minutes of menu time. No deaths, no fairy revivals on Arborelia's side. Nicely done.
Wow.
And a 156 out of 216. Not a bad collection rate for this seed.
Nope.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for choosing to restream this race. I think it worked out really well for you.
It worked out pretty well. This was a very exciting seed. And yeah, congratulations to you both on a well-played race. I think a lot more people are going to be paying attention for when your next matchup happens after how hype this ending was. All right. And with that, unless either of you has anything to add, I think we're going to go ahead and close it on down here. But if any of you have anything to add.
Just want to say thanks for the restream and apologize for my stream getting disconnected in the beginning.
Oh, no worries there. If that's the worst technical problem we ever see, it's probably a blessing. So yeah, thank you to both of our runners. Thank you to Math Girl for commentating with me on this race. Thank you to Lopoi for tracking.
Thank you, Tracker. All right.
And yeah, Jinxie, take it away.
Once again, thank you so much to our commentators, our wonderful tracker, our fantastic runners. It was a phenomenal race, and we hope that you join us again here on ZSR for more continuing coverage of the Challenge Cup. As you can see, these races are really, really exciting. So make sure you tune in anytime you see one of the races pop up, and be sure to show some love to your game players, your restreamers, and not your restreamers. You don't got to show love to me. It's okay. To your commentators, your tracker, as well as your racers. And once again, thank you on behalf of ZSR for joining us tonight. Have a great one.
You.
Yeah.
Bye.